All right, so today we are going to be going over the definitive cutlery tier list.
All right, first up, we got the good old spoon.
Spoon, good for cereal, all around team player. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. It's been a classic. I think this is a solid A tier contender.
I would argue it's even S tier because if you think
I
about
would
it,
I would
like,
say two actually.
because we got the fork over here. The fork has the piercing ability, but the spoon I think has a lot more versatility than the fork.
Ooh, that's a big one because I feel like people use forks more. I guess we're kind of doing like fork and spoon in conjunction, like kind of.
Yeah,
But I mean, soup. You got to consider soup, cereal. Actually, yeah. Not even A tier. It's S tier.
it's S
Spoon is
tier.
S tier.
Now the fork though, now we got to actually consider like what's more versatile, like a fork or a spoon.
I mean, salad, steak, everything, unparalleled in terms of control. Like if I'm like trying to jam shit into my mouth as fast as possible, I want a fork with it. Like you just get maximum control.
It's true. It does have semi-shoveling abilities, but I think the shoveling abilities are outclassed by the spoon. I think they're definitely both S tier. Like, there's no way we can't put them S tier. But the real question is who's on top.
I'm going fork here. I'm going fork
You know what? I think I have to agree with you. Fork on top.
type shit. Alrighty.
All right, next up we got good old butter knife.
Butter knife. Ooh, I think this one we gotta have some mid tiers around here. I think this is a B tier. Little too specialized.
Too specialized, not extremely useful on its own.
Maybe even C tier.
I mean, yeah, like what do you use a butter knife for?
It's like the redheaded stepchild of the family. Like
Yeah.
you use it once and then you abandon it and then you never see it again.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, you only really use it for like spreading things. It doesn't really have a purpose on its own. You
C
kind of
tier.
need to pair it with a fork in order to have most
Any
utility.
semblance of it. Now, steak knife.
Similar story with the steak knife.
I think the steak knife it's required. Like in a use case, it's good.
That's true.
Like I would put a B tier, honestly. Like steak knife, use it for cutting a lot of shit. I mean, cutting's hard. Like if you got like you got Grams, got her dentures. She's like kind of gumming her steak, and you just got to sit there and like watch her pitifully as she writhes around with it in her mouth. Like you got to cut that shit, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Because I think it is a requirement in certain scenarios. Like for example, when you're eating steak. One could argue that the butter knife, is required in certain scenarios, but I would make the counter argument that, you can.
You underestimate my ability to spread butter on my toast using my hands.
Yeah, using your hands or using a spoon, honestly. So I feel like steak knife better.
Absolutely. And oh my god, my fucking goat.
It's the goat.
The spork.
It's the spork.
It's this plastic spork. Put that thing in S tier. There no comments. No comments.
It's not even S tier. You know what it is?
We are not worthy.
It's Spork tier.
Spork tier.
There's nothing better. What the fuck is that?
I do not like that. That is a spork that has been inbred for 13 generations, like King. More inbred than the French royal family.
If this spork right here is Jesus Christ himself, this is Satan, the Antichrist. This is
put that in evil spork tier.
If I go to a house party and I see this abomination,
I'm firebombing that function. Okay, this one is an all-time great.
It was like you're at Panda Express, you're having chow mein, and you got like your orange chicken and Beijing beef or whatever. Like, this is the
Chopsticks every time. Shit's goated.
I would even argue in certain circumstances it's better than a fork.
I would argue that as well. I put chopsticks above fork.
I would have to disagree.
I put it top of S tier. I do.
I think that the highs of the chopsticks are better than the fork, but it is not versatile enough to, dethrone the king.
I would argue that you lack imagination. I use chopsticks with so much stuff.
How do you eat a steak with a chopstick?
Pin it down with the chopsticks, and then you cut it with the steak knife, and then you grab the chunk with your chopsticks and you eat it.
That sounds like a horrible eating experience.
I've done that shit before. It's not that bad. It actually like here's the thing though. Also, the bamboo of the chopsticks, like when you're licking on that shit. I don't know why eating shit with chopsticks makes it taste better. It just does.
Yeah, I get there's a certain appeal to it. All right, you know what? You've convinced me. I think because the highs of the chopsticks are better than the fork, I think even though it's less versatile, I think you've made an argument that you could technically use it in different circumstances. So
That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. The Chork. Fuck the Chork, dude. This is going straight to cursed here. I hate that even more than I hate that spoon fork thing. Like seriously, like it's on site. Like we're in America. If I see somebody walking around with a Chork in their hands, I'm gunning them down on the spot. King Von, like full switch, I'm glocking them down. It's happening. I'm sorry.
I've never seen that thing in my life. What is the use case for that?
It's for really stupid Americans that don't know how to like hold chopsticks or literal children. And if I see a child with one of those, I'm handing them real chopsticks and I'm watching them struggle. There is no use case for the Chork. I hate it. Straight to cursed. Straight to cursed. Grow the fuck up.
Use real chopsticks. If I ever see one of those, it's on site.
Yeah, it's on site. You're done. You're done. Okay. Oh, Chinese soup spoon. Dude, when you're eating egg drop soup at like generic Chinese restaurant that does not dox me or some shit, with these, you're drinking like egg drop soup. This thing is an easy S tier in my opinion. Easy S tier.
I do fuck with egg drop soup. The only argument against it I see is that while it is incredibly good at one specific thing, it's not super versatile in most categories of food.
Maybe B tier then.
Yeah, honestly, I would argue.
I just realized we don't have an A tier.
We don't have an A tier. Whoops. Okay, guys, we have an A tier now.
The color.
Oh, right. All right, yeah. Let's go with A tier. I think I agree with you. All right, next we got.
Okay, these weird little fucking the corn holders. Just use your fucking hands. Don't be a pussy. Again, going back to the children using these things. Get your hands dirty. You're a goddamn American. If we're at Thanksgiving and they hand me corn cob holders, also they just get bent like immediately. They never work. You have to like jam them in there, bang them against the table 14 times, and then you can fucking use them. They're just an awful invent. Just literally just use your hands. D tier.
Yeah, horrible invention. Horrible invention. All right, next we have the honey spoon. I believe those are called.
Honey dipper.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen one of these in real life.
I think that, like that's just I've never seen one of these in real life either. Like, I think we just gotta put it in D tier just for the fact that it just doesn't exist.
It only exists in the world of cereal boxes. I've never seen one in real life.
Real. I literally every time I see somebody using honey, I either see them like with the squeeze bottle or just using a spoon. And that's why the spoon is S tier.
So what is that thing again?
Crab fork.
Crab fork.
For forking your crab.
I got another confession. I've never had crab in my life.
What? No, never?
Never had crab. I know, it's just
so good. What?
Well, I've had crab, but specifically in sushi. I've never had like full crab.
Okay, yeah. Like it's an experience, man. Like it's an ordeal to eat, but like the pain of like getting stabbed by crab shell makes it all worth it.
Okay, I'll have to check it out sometime.
But one thing, the crab fork makes it so much easier, and it's literally impossible without the crab fork. Otherwise, you are in so much pain. So crab fork, for me, pretty immaculate. I feel like these two, like this next, like the next one is the crab cracker.
Okay.
I feel like these two have to go together because they're both part of like a team.
Yeah.
Like with a fork and a spoon, they have their own single use cases, but this thing every time they go together. They like it's like two different chopsticks. Like they're the same. They're part of the same tool. I think these both go in C tier for crab because it's such a niche use case and they're needed for it. Like they're not quite D tier, they don't suck, but C for crab.
I do have to ask though, how is that thing used? I see, I see. Okay.
Using your hands straight to S tier. I would put it below spoon because like it is a little messy, but using your hands, man, getting in there like a caveman. Unga bunga takatu. I use hand. When you're eating wings and shit, sometimes even when you're eating stuff that like you shouldn't be eating with you should be eating with a fork. Like what are you doing? You're an animal. Eating a steak with your hands is one of the most primal experiences you can get. Shit is so hard. Easy S tier. Easy S tier.
The only thing holding it back from topping everything else here, in my mind, is the fact that you have to like wash up afterwards. And that's just annoying.
To clean up and then like your hands are all sticky and shit.
Just not fun.
Well, I have zero notes. You know, like, subscribe, or else I will come to your house and break your kneecaps.